well, oh 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 well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well,
Big painted sky,
oh well,
the days and nights,
oh well,
went flying by.
Oh well, oh well. Oh well, 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 and the time, oh well.
You're a real gentleman, you know that? And a genius besides. Yes, sir, you are a real and a bona fide genius. You mark my words, you're gonna go down in history as a great man.
Like a fucking magnet, attracts bad habits, different fabrics. Stay on this path and watch the hourglass pass into madness. Shit's weird, my power sparks when I'm on acid. I take a hit to switch gears and then my arms can move the planets. Now my thoughts are chill, verbs are melting with the soft serve. Become the observer, see my true self inside the crosswords. Lost boys have my marbles, came out no longer sophomore. Escape to Narnia, use a door inside my sock drawer. Listening to Pac and Biggie as a kiddie and wondering who got shot more. Shop door, still listening to their lost cause. Why am I always sat outside when I'm meant to play live? Too drunk to hold the mic but still insisting that I've got balls. Bumpy rides through life and I've been hitting all the potholes. Slumped on the couch watching the walls close in on my conscience. Can't believe when I released protractor practice. Cats were happy with all the crap I spat, stopped on all the nonsense. Am I a genius? People say I'm a genius. Or is it just kind words to help me realize how big my penis gets? Am I a teacher's pet? Am I sweet and shit? Or an idiot savant who's influenced by rap and all the weenie shit? Am I a genius? People say I'm a genius. Or is it just kind words to help me realize how big my penis gets? Am I a teacher's pet? Am I sweet and shit? Or an idiot savant who's influenced by rap and all the weenie shit? I'm rocking out like cerebral palsy. I wanna be balls deep in the rap game, so don't ignore me. Braincasters for the children to adore. See, I scorch you like smileys on your arm in 10th grade. When shit was ballsy, Babek's here to smash shit. Step to me, I'll lob your feet off with a slash. Quick, stay a meter from the axe tip. Still a step away from being plastic. If I run out of papers to wrap the green, I'll roll the Dutch up with paper napkins. Yeah, Babek's dope. You know my stilo. Always pack an envelope when I go to see the P.O. Ever since I squirted out of my daddy's tiny little pee-hole. Been backflipping on beats like Evel Knievel on wheels. You're all see-through. X-ray goggles can see your wings too. Looks like a bunch of dudes each carrying a bean shoot. Been too real for the scene. Who can sprinkle sugar on the mic like me? Spinxy's got the sweet tooth.
Show on the road. See you. Bye.
Scribble bits of information as I sift through imagination. Pen to pages, pace the basement, face the mic and start to trace the outline. Spark the bass, it's hard to make the chase when the raps you're racing are so wasted. They take the route that's hardly basic, try to keep up, feel degraded. In the face of danger, me and Spinxy find the cheeses hidden deep inside the mazes. The maze the way we glide through life, watch the suits and ties suffocating. Watch how the system fucks their faces, get the pistons pumping. Fistful of fuel to spark the bump and grind. My mind is something else. Maybe I should have helped myself and left it on the shelf to collect the dust. Biters can eat my brain cells and earn themselves a little health. Want to tell the tale of how I failed in this man-made kingdom. We burn the world at the speed a snail takes to slide its way to freedom. You and me can bleed for weeks, watch our life stream to the sea. Spinxy's so ashamed of you and all the sheep, I feel it in his beats. We can all gather the rocks and stones to break the bones. The clones made so strong to choke the lungs of life so many days ago. Make it so, I know it's hard to understand, but we can take control. Break the mold, let the soul sprout wings, escape from taking hold. We can all gather the rocks and stones to break the bones. The clones made so strong to choke the lungs of life so many days ago. Make it so, I know it's hard to understand, but we can take control. Break the mold, let the soul sprout wings, escape from taking hold. We sit here in the studio with lots to say but never see the possibility that getting lost in beats is the one thing that can set us free. Inevitably the demons inside of me come out when I speak, and truth be told I love it when I see them in the flame of speech. Blame my teeth, they talk crap and create warped patterns. I shall spit this shit into a rap format that we can all fathom. I'm soon to be see-through. Justin Timberlake is making loot with the cash he invested in the new Wii U. The controller's like an iPad, I'm mad that the Titans are still standing while the beggar got pierced by the rusted mic stand. Please go on to Bandcamp and buy some nice jams from cats who have no cash but still rap better standing next to the bike rack. But on MTV with the big fish, they drill this bitch for gold nuggets. It's time I go and ask for the mic back, but no, my site crashed overnight. Time-lapse history is written by the idiots who can't even write. Damn, it's like that. We can all gather the rocks and stones to break the bones. The clones made so strong to choke the lungs of life so many days ago. Make it so, I know it's hard to understand, but we can take control. Break the mold, let the soul sprout wings, escape from taking hold. We can all gather the rocks and stones to break the bones. The clones made so strong to choke the lungs of life so many days ago. Make it so, I know it's hard to understand, but we can take control. Break the mold, let the soul sprout wings, escape from taking hold. Rap. Wanna rap depends on how much power your battery has. Slash your tires on your bike so you can't ride home after the battle we have. Spray your dome like a bucket of battery acid. When you get back to your pad, you go, well, be like, it must have been Babek. This rap shit's beyond average, my repertoire's fantastic. Buy a pretty little bow and attach it to a verse. Unwrap it, let it snap your ego in half. Spinxy and me are gonna laugh all the way to the bank. Make a tracksuit out of cash and bust a backspin. Fact is, this rap shit is mine, and you can't have it. Babble crap over your track, but you still can't be like Babek. Attack like Vries and slash a bitch. My personality's blacker than two Africans, mud wrestling and shit. Trailer trash rap, smoking crack out the back of Macca's. High on peyote cactus, Lucy in the sky doing some backflips. Backstroke through the blackness and hack into your head. Crack it, lay a Trojan horse in your mind until it's time to attack it. Each of us needs to take a step back to see the severed carcass of society. Time to refill the half-empty glasses. Walk down the streets and clean out my chakras. High on grass and having a laugh, eyes on the hourglass. Each of us needs to take a step back to see the severed carcass of society. Time to refill the half-empty glasses. Walk down the street and clean out my chakras. High on grass and having a laugh, eyes on the hourglass. I spark big spliffs while you heart big dicks. You're as attractive as an old bitch, can't admit shit. My raps are renowned for getting whack shit rewound. Pretty soon girls will give up pussy by taking cats to the pound. Looking for clovers with 4 leaves, board heaps. I'll scribble lyrics on my cock cause I got what these whores need. Donkey punch you till you're weak like Eeyore's knees. Like a baby dipped in a bucket of sugar. Babek was born sweet, snore heaps when I sleep, but don't awaken the sleeping beast. Because I bore heat within my throat, I'll blow a load on your torn sheets. Walk deep into the abyss of bliss, but I caught the haunting thoughts of a warped dream where I was being eaten by forked teeth. Web surfing, sweep the sea for a heavy pair. The net is like a water slide park with just heaps of tits everywhere. Let's not forget how far technology has got us, rotting in our coffins already, and we haven't even got the cancer yet. Rain clouds move in my direction, shaggy head like a soaked dog sitting in remote fog, chewing biscuits. This shit is pimp shit. Spell it out for Uncle Babek. Prophylactics are whack. You gotta wrap plastic round the bad stick. Blasphemous like a bad kiss. Carry baggage round twists. Everywhere I get anxious, go ape shit. Get a pill and down it. Never knew that I could shape shift. It's also cold death while we still have breath left. We should just break shit. Take this hitchhiker out to space quick. I'm so high I heard of the Milky Way and decided I needed a taste test to take the spaceship and follow me. Vacant streets can take us to the place of dreams. means. Take this hitchhiker out to space quick. I'm so high I heard of the Milky Way and decided I needed a taste test. So take the spaceship and follow me. Vacant streets can take us to the place of dreams that we're beyond our outer means. Where fiends lace the street, teams of beasts take their keep. Sheep under the eye in the sky, everything is what it seems. Deep space abyss got me weak at the wrist. Riding the street with the tip of a severed blade, lost my grip. Smoking light bulbs with this nice bloke. Walk the tightrope, craziest thing happened. Mushroom clouds let off smoke when I spoke. Nicely pronounced ideas got blown out of proportion. Fuck the force when even Anakin started to suck the dark side's foreskin. Cash burns to ashes, lost the plot. The pencil snapped and the matches are gone. The light turned to blackness. Catch a slap quick, fuck a black book. I leave people I want shook from the axis. Caught up in my rap shit. See me making mad rhymes on beats while chewing cactus crap. It's Babek on another tangent and his face is slanted. Ran the sermon, talked in low tones, candles burning. Got handed the microphone right after I slit the goat's throat. Planned to show these MCs how to be at peace with a piece of poetry. I jam hard behind this thing I squeeze. Pop goes the cork and the lights go out. The stork brought you here and he can also take you back somehow. I plan to show these MCs how to be at peace with a piece of poetry. I jam hard behind this thing I squeeze. Pop goes the cork and the lights go out. The stork brought you here and he can also take you back somehow.
One day, Dick came across a girl who was playing with her puss. He offered her a penny, the only money he had.
It's grim with spit on my lips, lost to the wind. My mind spins and twists. Witness my wrist move the pen like this. Position it with wit. Shit, it happens. Pull the train of thoughts from the track. Twist it, the carrot shatters into separate atoms. Fantastic passion, watch the world for the reaction. This place is pretty wacky. It feels like I'm cracking into different fractal patterns. I don't think it's time to draw the swords yet, so relax, kid. Pretty bored yet? Brain cast, bring back that boom bap rap shit. Went from driving tractors to building warheads. So speechless, Jesus, even when I take drugs I don't have any talk left. Suck up the natural resources, get your paws wet. Push the button and watch the morbid turn everybody into corpses. A lost soul floating in the porcelain bowl. So many ice fiends now, it's like everybody caught a cold. Throw the kid to the vultures and watch his purpose grow. Learn new things ancestors spoke through words of old. Tiny piece of paper on your tongue and watch as the earth unfolds. The ego might get burned at the stake, but it will not hurt your soul. Curb your goals, stop as the world turns slow. Smoke your life through the pipe, watch as it burns every bridge and all through roads.
Free your mind, or sell your soul. Watching my friend's eyes metamorphosize into a rabbit's hole. And as the gas moves through the pond and your smile turns numb, I see red, white and blue. Process has begun. Once again it's one.
You said not to follow you down this hallway, but now it's too late and I'm slumped at the doorstep, scoring these drugs all day. All pay goes down the drain, drown my brain. Must have smoked over 10 pounds of sensei in my day and still chase the dragon the same way. He always goes by the same name, different face, different places. Still I'm wasted, reclusive as fuck, needing some kind of placement. Adjacent to me is the life I need as a human being. I went down that hallway and now I'm as vacant as the scenes that I've been placed between. Seems I'm in a waking dream, eating cheesesteaks supreme. Geez, I'm stuck sweetly within schmucks that greet me with big teeth that gleam. Me and my brain are constantly wrestling, restless, and the stress has been forever creeping down that narrow hallway. Anxiety attacks have me sweating when I try to sleep. They call me a writer, but what I write isn't nearly as deep as the dreams I weave. Please, this is a cry for help, I need something to breathe. My soul is weak and I believe it's as crooked as the teeth I use for speech. Used to smoke big spliffs and use it to get musical. Shit, give the kid anything and he'll fucking abuse it like it's beautiful. Look at that brain, big enough to throw a book at. Unusual personality that will probably get fed more drugs if properly looked at. Eat pills and put the end on while Jim prunes a tune it's blue. Spoon with true love only to realize relationships are like most Rubik's cubes. Used to use a bunch of shit while shooting hoops. Spoon my huge brain out with an ice cream scoop. Eat up the truth.
Free your mind, or sell your soul. Watching my friend's eyes metamorphosize into a rabbit's hole. And as the gas moves through the pond and your smile turns on, I see red, white and blue. Process has begun. Once again it's one.
Tequila, fresh breath of sunshine. My lungs tight and stretch cause I get stressed. Every time I fuck mics, my mind is wired to the wrong vibe, designed to stop life. Duck down when I open my mouth, that shit is not nice. We will rock right like a crack rock ignited in the hot pipe. Bounce like epileptics, having seizures in the spotlight. Spinxy shocks minds, hard for shit to settle. Sit in bed all day with my girl like Lennon on a narcissistic level. Should I get KFC or Macca's? My thirst not stopping. Nikes or Adidas, pills or caps. First world problems, like Lennon I'll get shot in the back of the head by some douchebag who never got to have his own little taste of heaven. Spinxy in his sweaty dungeon like a mad doctor doing surgery without the proper medicine. Using rum as antiseptic, it's hectic. Uncontrollable hatred, Dr. Nico reach me a bottle of meds and fix this uncooperative patient. Rapid, blazing, stay patient, stay awake and feel time's vast, ever-reaching presence. Steer clear of the pretense, look forward always. Walk through doorways, find perspectives that are vacant. Rapid, blazing, stay patient, stay awake and feel time's vast, ever-reaching presence. Steer clear of the pretense, look forward always. Walk through doorways, find perspectives that are vacant. Worse for wear, sweet Mary Jane's fragrance in the air. Every time I kiss her, I taste the smoke rings that lace her hair. Had my fair share, now I'm out with a bounce. We get to the door, walk backwards and fall back onto the couch. Check the chemistry, heavy beats leave your memory. Sentenced to a lifetime of sunshine without the need for local medicine. You can flow, I guess you piss the bed again. Blow sand off your brain like the desert wind. We got that heavy shit, the better mix. Bitter with the samples. Burn your scriptures right before your eyes and then spit hard liquor at the candles. Blend still, so I add some flavor to your behavior. Carry you up the mountain on my back, hard labor being a savior. Go home cause it's hot in hell, MCs will melt. Dr. Nico load up the cream bulb and let me inhale deep so I can free myself. I'm sweet to drive, let's reach a sunrise, sleep deprived. Try to keep the vibe infinitely sweet as pie. Rapid, blazing, stay patient, stay awake and feel time's vast, ever-reaching presence. Steer clear of the pretense, look forward always. Walk through doorways, find perspectives that are vacant. Rapid, blazing, stay patient, stay awake and feel time's vast, ever-reaching presence. Steer clear of the pretense, look forward always. Walk through doorways, find perspectives that are vacant. She was a beautiful young lady, her mind was so crazy. She used to let me call her baby. We used to play records till the end of the day and see the sunrise the next morning while she blazed beats and made sweet samples loop till they were too sexy to forget them. Her name was Hip Hop. She was shit hot from the second we connected. It was in the 90s when I met her. We had sex the second that she stepped in, magnetic from the get-go. I hope that her passionate hands would never let go. I bet though that we would stay together forever like Lego. Looking back on those days when our love begun, love's just a drug and what goes up must plummet in the long run. She could beatbox like Tom Thumb, had a voice that could croon, drinking moonshine too, smoking dooms with the boom bap, snapping back and forth in our little atmosphere, bringing my raps in quick to penetrate her massive ears. Her voice used to be so fantastically raw, and to curse her out was blasphemy for sure. She had a massive collection of beats in storage. She called the world a new asshole for peeps to explore. She shined like a diamond sunshiner when it poured. She purred like a kitten every time we'd sit and talk. She'd written a million verses, each one as pure as the last one. Hip hop was adored by me and many more. Her voice used to be so fantastically raw, and to curse her out was blasphemy for sure. She had a massive collection of beats in storage. She called the world a new asshole for peeps to explore. She shined like a diamond sunshiner when it poured. She purred like a kitten every time we'd sit and talk. She'd written a million verses, each one as pure as the last one. Hip hop was adored by me and many more. She started getting sick, and in the days that came we'd still hang out, but it wasn't the same as back in the day. She sounded different and distant, like vocal harmonizers were a part of her life now. What the fuck as she became, what a shame. All her loops started sounding the same. She went by hip hop, but I started calling her by a different name. She didn't like that, wouldn't answer my calls anymore. I started pouring my heart out on paper, but she'd never write back. Went to her house one day to break it off to her face. I could hear some shitty beat pouring down her dirty little hallway. I knocked real hard, but she didn't come down. That's when I heard choking sounds and saw her laying on the ground. I knocked down the door frame. What the fuck is this? Started blowing air into her mouth, but her lungs were having none of it. Her lips went blue. I'll never forget that look on her face. That was the day hip hop died. She was a bitch anyway.
Her body was found on the first floor of that vacant home sometime before 10 o'clock this morning, and investigators are not releasing what condition her body was found in or how long it had been there.
Her voice used to be so fantastically raw, and to curse her out was blasphemy for sure. She had a massive collection of beats in storage. She called the world a new asshole for peeps to explore. She shined like a diamond sunshiner when it poured. She purred like a kitten every time we'd sit and talk. She'd written a million verses, each one as pure as the last one. Hip hop was adored by me and many more. Her voice used to be so fantastically raw, and to curse her out was blasphemy for sure. She had a massive collection of beats in storage. She taught the world a new asshole for peeps to explore. She shined like a diamond sunshiner when it poured. She purred like a kitten every time we'd sit and talk. She'd written a million verses, each one as pure as the last one. Hip-hop was adored by me and many more. If I had a boo-boo, would you kiss it better? If I was getting real cold, would you knit a sweater? If it rained on my parade, would you shift the weather? Thought a cafe had bad service, would you write a letter? If I got stuck on a word, would you complete the sentence? If you had to rate my bot out of 10, would you say 11? If I asked if we could stay together, would you say forever? If I said let's get kinky, would you whip out the whips and leather? If I asked you to tickle my balls, would you pluck a feather? If I wrote a stupid song, would you think it's kinda clever? If I didn't want to walk the stairs, would you make a jetpack? Would you tell the racist not to call the Mexican a wetback? If I wanted a hot dog, would you use your chest fat? If I wasn't ready for a baby, would you lie when you got the test back? If I wanted to eat pussy, would you ask me where my head's at? If I thought my shit was whack, would you say, nah, Babs, that shit's fat? Questions that need answers. Would you answer all the questions? Dance with me, I'm kinda handsome. Would you hand me the answers so I can put away the handgun? Not on drugs at the moment, but still, this shit is pretty random. Someone wanted coffee, would you say I rep Patrick? If someone wanted a rap written, would you say just text Babek? If I needed my rectum examined, would you put on the glove quick? If I like scat porn, would you be like, shit, yeah, I love it. If I wanted a golden shower, would you piss on my stomach? If I rocked the Hitler mode, would you still kiss me in public? If I had no change at the bottle, would you shout me some bubbly? Wanted to drink passion pop, would you still think that I'm rugged? Would you let your hair down if I approached your castle? If I told you to continue going downtown, would it be a hassle? If I ate all the disco biscuits, would you call me a rascal? Even if I'm lame as fuck, think I'm brilliant like Eddie Haskell. Would you arrive every night in my wettest dreams? If I had hemorrhoids, would you ride to the shop on a bike to get some cream? The results better be up to standard or you'll be dead to me. No, the sex has been the best for me, I would never behead the queen. Questions that need answers. Would you answer all the questions? Dance with me, I'm kinda handsome. Would you hand me the answers so I can put away the handgun? Not on drugs at the moment, but still, this shit is pretty random.
The emperor thanked him and walked into the room to see what his 3 faithful ministers had been raving about.
Sometimes I wonder if we came from the same earth. That makes my brain hurt. Squirt words from the curb's girth. The day's birth brings magnificent wings. I paint hurt with the same slurp. The brain churns for me to slay germs. Take turns and talk that slangs beef. War beats with thoughts that hang peeps with harshness. Like Gordon Ramsay, forest fire flow. Most know you'll get burnt like Bambi. Toast tastes golden, maple scissor on my hands, G. Plan B, plant seeds and smoke the plant sweet. Sleep is candid, cousin of death in depth. I dream deep, tweet, tweet. Cat goes for bird, but it flies away. Words do the same, I sit and see my verse apply some wings. See it settle in the distance. Fuck that bitch, it's just another girl that will see my geniusness and get persistent. Take some pictures and you'll get hell-bent. Swell slick, dick gets big if you whisper sweet words into the helmet.
I ain't lying and I ain't smiling about it, baby. Open the door, I'll bust it in. I ain't lying and I ain't smiling about it, baby. Open the door, I'll bust it in.
Soapbox hero with a poker face, stern like De Niro. Turn to the steel toe, get your teeth knocked out of the wheel spokes. Real folks know this is grown man's business. Blown out speakers, seems like the beat just got fucked by Spinxy's penis. Please don't tweet this. Equalizers stay the same. Twist my mustache features like Monopoly Man while you stare blank and hate the game. Take the hate and make it wake the sleep deficient MCs that sleep for weeks, and when they speak a weak verse it seems empty. Me and Spinxy beef and slang the hot stuff. They claim to be the bosses, but when they rock the spot they end in hangman posture. Lost and cost the game a lot of options. Rock the hottest spots like crack pipes, or if you prefer, bang it up your nostrils. We sell cheaper dope, but it's of a higher quality. Likely to go straight to the head, your mind might get lost for weeks. Babek in the building and there's no stopping me. Unless you have a gun to bust, feel free to pop the cork and stop the beat. Time's not cheap and the clock is tick-tock, and every time the hand flies by I pay another minute to the boss in the sky. Smile while he takes it all. Right, it's abstract life out till I tip over and let the coffin break my fall.
I ain't lying and I ain't smiling
first line doesn't flare out. It's alright, yeah. I'll work. Haters. So many haters. Babek is savage and crap like demons you've had. I'm blowing pussies out of the water like I'm cleaning your vag. It seems real sad, but my dreams keep bleeding like mad. Lost in a land of thieves with aces up my sleeve for the hand. I'm sick with it, but can't depict wisdom. Still can't stick it to the house if your cards are low digits. The creation said I would not be able to grip what he bestowed. Lo and behold, I ripped the fucking mic from the stone. Don't go running your mouth, wenches get stitches. Play games while building your kingdom, and the cards will collapse. Scummy cunts make their bitches do dishes. Switchblades pick the food stuck in my teeth, it's too hard to get at. I wonder if Mrs. Claus wraps the gifts in. I wonder if God cooks good chicken. Satan must fuck heaps of bitches. Front row to my own crucifixion. Get it digitally displayed on the big screen live in high definition. What is this? It's another trip for you to twist in. The drifters sift through the shit and find us in the distance. Brain cast makes you question your existence. For instance, listen to the way I stroke your brain with my fingertips. What is this? It's another trip for you to twist in. The drifters sift through the shit and find us in the distance. Brain cast makes you question your existence. For instance, listen to the way I stroke your brain with my fingertips. Never had a pot to piss in, it's grim. Just a DJ that cups his hand when my bladder fills to the brim. Stand high and grip mics with the widest hands. Lips spray fast like clips loaded by kids in Afghanistan. Cats spit raps, you're whack though but sweet, and you suck so much dick your mouth is kinda like a black hole for semen. How about I push you from the top floor? Flapping your arms like wings is a poor way to land in the deep end. Massage my penis like a fat girl from Sweden. Might skip life right now cause this is a whack world to breathe in. Adam was a drunk and ate apples every day of the weekend. Eve is a junk rat smoking crack in the Garden of Eden. Barking what's needed, thunder breaks and rain pounds. I wonder if punch is waking when the pint support and the bass sounds. Nothing like a break, beaten clean slate now. Braincast is for the children that sleep underneath the rain clouds. Head south on your girl and tell her I sent you. Put a mic up to my mouth and find out how my brain sounds. Take out time for the rhymes and beats that we meant to let out a long time ago. But yo, here we go, let's hit the stage now. What is this? It's another trip for you to twist in. The drifters sift through the shit and find us in the distance. Braincast makes you question your existence. For instance, listen to the way I stroke your brain with my fingertips. What is this? It's another trip for you to twist in. The drifters sift through the shit and find us in the distance. Braincast makes you question your existence. For instance, listen to the way I stroke your brain with my fingertips.
Come up close, kids, while I tell you the story of...
I would too. My dad's sick, but yo, rap is my magic. Lucky I got Spinxy on my side, cause he's a fantastic blacksmith. Blast of the past quick, high school was whack shit. Andrew was nuts, but it was mad quick to equip style when rapping. Used to smoke big bowls and listen to Doggy Style with that shit. Back in the day when skies were kinda grey, getting pussy was my mission in life. And yo, the dragon was captured, relaxing was fractured. Took it all to heart, man. Michael Salmon was like a real walking, talking Cartman. I always used to be so mad. Spinxy was making techno bangers on some fucked up machine he had. Showed me Task Force, got lost in my other crap. Just a piece sent shivers down my spine without the need of acid. Now I sit in the lab being a sidekick to this legend. Went through hell together and now record bangers in heaven. We got the MPC 1000, proud of my words. He's juggling the sound, I'm shrouded with verbs. I spit adjectives by the dozen. It alarms the birds outside, but we close the curtain, keep on working. Got the MPC 1000, proud of my words. He's juggling the sound, I'm shrouded with verbs. I spit adjectives by the dozen. It alarms the birds outside, but we close the curtain, keep on working. I'll always love it. Progressive minds was dope, and now kudos is roasting microphones by the 100. Apricot logs at lunch and Chelsea had some big tits. Dead legs, corked every day by 20 big fists. Never would I have envisioned living at Wyona. T-Bone selling Herschel Max, 7 random fucking stoners. I should have had a diploma in psychology by the end of my stay, cause I got bent on acid. So many days I used to sell it, which was a bad idea, cause doing simple math equations on acid was not so great. Now I'm jelly, chill as fuck, rapping through life, stacking peaches and nectarines so they're displayed just right. I love to write and realize that it's my meaning in life. Too bad we're too lazy to push the shit and try to sell it, but why not sell it? Fools get what they pay for, plus braincast is for the children, chillin' when the rain pours. We got the MPC 1000, proud of my words. He's juggling the sound, I'm shrouded with verbs. I spit adjectives by the dozen. It alarms the birds outside, but we close the curtain, keep on working. Got the MPC 1000, proud of my words. He's juggling the sound,